country's history. 2010 conservative victory! It seems these days I'm in a haze, and I can't concentrate on things, can't eat or sleep, feel incomplete, and kinda scared and creepy. I look over my shoulder lots and shudder when I'm out. Watch TV, I bite my nails and cuticles and watch my words very carefully. Remember flag at whitehouse.gov? I bite my lip a lot and fidget with the buttons on my blouse. Why? Because there's a communist living in the White House! Why aren't people shocked or something? Why aren't people up in arms? Does anyone read history or see red flags or hear alarms? The streets are filled with deaf and dumb as I squeak like a mouse. There's a communist hiding in the White House! My husband really misses me. My parents think I've gone crazy. Only Glenn Beck understands me. And of course, Sean Hannity. What you know besides those three and the sweet Willie Rush Limbaugh, Michelle Walton, Laura Ingraham, Mark Levin, Ann Coulter. Oh, she's a little sarcastic, but that's okay. But you know besides those minority and the sweet people who drink the tea, there is no one else who can see the communists living in the White House. Now, you may ask, do I have any evidence to support my supposition? And I'll say, where do I start? His mother was a communist. His father was a communist. When they abandoned him, his grandparents introduced him to this mentor named Davis, who was a communist. He had Marxist professors. He was friends with William Ayers. He taught a course on Saul Alinsky. He worked at Acorn. He appointed a communist for green job czar. Now, a capitalist president would never appoint a communist for an advisor. He went to a church for 20 years with Reverend Jeremiah Wright, who was not preaching Christianity. He was preaching black liberation theology, which is Marxism. I'm forgetting one. What's the other? Oh, when he was on the campaign trail with Joe the plumber, and he didn't have his, what do you call those screens? Yeah, when he didn't have his teleprompter, he accidentally slipped and said, "Spread the wealth," which is a direct quote from the Communist Manifesto, written by Karl Marx and that other guy. And then when he got into office, he took over, well, there was real estate, and then he was, then there was the banks and the cars and health care and the college thing, and next he wants to take over energy, and you know what he really wants to take away? Our freedom of speech! And he's not gonna do it! Maybe I have lost my mind or have been drugged by some narcotic. Maybe I'm in a movie called 1984, or I'm just idiotic. But if I'm in a dream fast asleep, I think I will just try to keep my eyes shut till this goes away, and I awake to a happier day when my ukulele does not play this song of dire distress and dismay. This song called "There's a Communist Living in the White House." Everybody, there's a communist